Hey everyone, today is September 14th, 2022, and I have a huge decode for you guys, connecting iPet Goat 2 to tomorrow's date, September 15th and the 16th. I think the 16th might be more significant though. Starting with these images, which I showed many times before, because it relates again to these dates. I mentioned that the flower moon eclipse this year is symbolic of this scene right here. May 15th and May 16th it took place. It took place 22,200 days after Obama was born. We see the V on Obama's forehead. The V is the 22nd letter. It was also Buddha Day, depending on which country, and the lotus flower relates to Buddhism. There was some other reasons, but anyways, these letters and numbers LC, which equals 12 and 3, or upside down C and 7, are significant relating to this eclipse, because I said to watch 37 days after, 37 weeks, 123 days after, stuff like that. We've already seen events such as 37 days after on the 22nd, again 22, the V on Obama's forehead. We had 1,000 killed in Afghanistan in an earthquake. 3 months, 7 days after that flower moon eclipse on the 15th, because you can look at the 15th or the 16th. But we had a mass flooding in Dallas, Texas. And yeah, we have disasters all the time around the world, but the locations are important too, because the locations that I'm seeing relate to either Obama or Bush, or something to do with 9/11, at least so far. So Afghanistan, obviously we invaded Afghanistan after 9/11. Dallas, Texas, Bush is from Texas. Then the very next day, 3 months, 7 days apart from the flower moon eclipse on August 23rd. In Hawaii, where Obama is from, we had an island-wide blackout in Maui. I was also saying to watch for a blackout, but I thought it would be on the continental U.S., but still, it's significant relating to this scene. Then I also talked about to watch August 30th, and well, it happened to be the first monkeypox death in the U.S. The date was important because it connected. It was 37 weeks apart with the dates reversed, August 30th to May 16th. And 22,202 days after he was born was the first case of monkeypox. Then I said before, this was 8/4 on the Chinese calendar, which related to Obama's birth date. He was born on August 4th. But the day before, August 29th, 30 people killed and hundreds wounded in a protest in Iraq. Again, relating to 9/11, we invaded Iraq due to 9/11, and that was 37 weeks with dates reversed to the May 15th date. And now I'm going to talk about September 15th and the 16th. So we've seen the 37 connection, which was C7, looking at it from this direction. Now, if we look at it from this direction, it becomes 12-3, the 12th letter and the 3rd letter. So 123 days after the May 15th and May 16th date, we have September 15th and the 16th. So that's just one connection there. So they've already done things like this, encoded in iPet Goat 2, which I mentioned before, like this classroom scene. 223 days after Bush's birthday, we see the 322 in her hair, also 223 backwards, obviously, relating to Bush. He's in the same classroom, and that happened in Florida, again, where Bush was at during 9/11, so it's a significant location relating to 9/11 again. Then 223 weeks later, the end date included, we had the Uvalde shooting, which was 322 days after Bush's birthday. And again, that was in Texas, relating to Bush's home state of Texas. Now look what we have here. 3 months and 22 days after the Uvalde shooting, this time we have a 3-2 connection with Obama birth date, 22,322 days. 322 forward and backwards. So I'm wondering, is this going to relate to another school shooting? It could be. I don't know for sure because sometimes I'm wrong on my interpretation, but the dates, I'm pretty sure 9/15, 9/16. There's a connection. We're going to see something, and it could be a school shooting. Because also when you look at gematria for tomorrow's date, middle school mass shooting equals 107, like 107 days remaining. And mass shooting equals 66 in reverse full. We have the 66 right there. Also, just shooting in itself is 107. Some of these events that have been connected with the Apple scene in 37 were natural disasters. So we have earthquake relating to the number 107. Now I want to talk about September 16th because this also connects with a 322 connection with Obama's birthday. Exactly 322 days prior to Obama being born. One of the other connections that I had, a big connection with the president of Iran, born 3,222 weeks and 2 days. Again, that skull and bones number, I look at 1, 3, and multiple 2s is the connection I see in any order. So, something blamed on Iran, some type of war event, possibly. And I also see the Black Lives Matter connecting 3,222 days in reverse. The reverse in parentheses means put the 916 over here and 713 over here. But we also have in the gematria, in the reverse ordinal and reverse full reduction, we have a match. And look at this. Since the Church of Satan was founded, it's 20,593 days, the 2,322nd prime. So another big thing that I've been talking about is the pi variant. I think they're going to confirm that on September 16th. And I think they're going to say, like I said before, that the first case could be traced back to September 8th, the date I mentioned before to watch for. And it just so happened the Queen died on that date as well. But as you can see, we have a 9/11 connection with the movie The Life of Pi and the movie American Pie. So it's the year of the water tiger right now. We see the water and the tiger in the advertisement. And as I said before, the book Life of Pi was published on 9/11, 2001. And these movies also connect to September 16th. The Life of Pi, 9/11 forward and backwards, and again, the movie American Pie premiered. Dates reversed, another 9/11 connection. Now look at this. We have what looks like the pi symbol on the face of Baron Samedi. Baron Samedi represents the Day of the Dead. Its official date is November 2nd, but it's celebrated at the end of October around Halloween to November 2nd. But this isn't exactly the pi symbol, but they're not going to make it too obvious. But look what they did. They put the lowercase, the similarity for the lowercase and the uppercase. They hid the uppercase in the teeth, just like that. And just like his nose, it's not a triangle, but it's similar to a triangle, which was the Delta variant. Its symbol is a triangle. And this is similar to a circle. And Omicron, its symbol is a circle, just like right here. On Draco, his earring is a circle, and the upside down pyramid, the triangle. And of course, he's looking at the girl with the tiger on her jacket. As you know, we're in the year of the tiger. Now this is an image from inside a Masonic lodge. And as I said before, the checkered board floor represents duality, and so do these pillars. This has a sun on it, and this has the moon. It's representing the moon with the stars. And the pillars in itself, the number 11 represents duality. I heard Mark Passio recently talking about the number 11. I listened to an old podcast of his with numerology and 9/11, and he was talking about how the number 11 in itself represented duality because it's a mirror image of itself. And that's what I think these twin towers are. It's an occult symbol relating to these Masonic pillars. And look what we have here with the next variant, the next Greek letter. It would be very similar, representing the Masonic pillars. And as of right now, the Delta variant, well, it's symbol. And if you look back, what variant was the worst? What they said, it was the Delta, and its symbol, it was a triangle, and we all know about the triangle being connected as an occult symbol. So here's another scene with George Bush, and I always wondered, why are they showing a close up of his eyebrows? There's probably symbolic for some reason. I always thought it had to do with a wave or tsunami, which it very well may be, but this is multi-layered, and it also looked like the pi symbol to me. Even a video made by Logic by Authority that I saw over a year ago, he was talking about this, and he was saying that this is the pi symbol. Again, it's not exact, but it's similar. They're not going to show you, they're not going to make it too obvious. But this is something that I haven't seen anybody talk about, because if you reverse it horizontally, you clearly have a number here, and that's the number 72. And remember how I showed you the classroom scene? You know, the two school shootings, the number 322 connecting with George Bush. And just like that, that's how they encode things in this video. And that's why they put the number 72 on George Bush's eyebrow. And it looked like pi the other way, because 72 days after his birthday is likely going to be the confirmation of the pi variant. It makes a lot of sense, and I got more to show you on that too. For instance, the director of the World Health Organization was born 3,002 weeks and 2 days apart from 9/16, September 16th. So as I said before, September 16th is 322 days prior to Obama's birthday. Obama lives in Washington, D.C., and I said to look for events related to 9/11 or Obama or Bush. And COVID, the first case, was in Seattle, Washington. And now I'm wondering if the first case of the pi variant would be in Washington, D.C., because we have a 322 connection to the date that Washington, D.C. was founded, 232 years and 2 months. So here are some of the lyrics to the song Miss American Pie, and it made me think and want to connect the dots, maybe to something to do with Miss America. So I looked it up and I saw, guess what I found out? The first Miss America was from District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. And also the date that I said I believed pi would be in the U.S. on September 8th. Well, that was the 101st anniversary of the Miss American pageant. Again, they haven't mentioned anything about pi, but after they confirm it, they go back and say, oh, we traced the case back to this date. That's how it always happened with the other variants. And the number 101 is also significant because it's like the pi, the two pillars, the Masonic pillars. And also I mentioned that 10-1, which is like the two pillars or the pi symbol, would be the death of Biden. And that would happen due to pi. So some more confirmations. Pi is the 16th letter of the alphabet. And if you type in pi in full reduction, the most important cipher, it equals 16. So it would make sense for them to announce it on the 16th of the month. And also has 106 days remaining numerology, you don't always have to count the 0, so you're left with 16. In the word pi variant, 4 reductions, 47. We also have the 47 connection. Pi confirmed, 67. Alright, I guess that's all I got for this video. We'll see what happens, but I'm pretty sure I decoded another timeline connecting to the iPad Goat 2 video. So anyways, take care. Talk to you next time.